Back again, week 23 of the SMMA journey. I hope we're all having a fantastic week. Let's get into it. So the current week that I've had off work, which has allowed me to, number one, focus way more on business, which has been really good for me. There's been a ton of things that I've learned this week. I've also invested in a mentorship. I'll talk more about that a little bit later on in the video, and then some things that I've learned this week and some things that I'm trying to apply later on into next week. So first things first, my main focus and my main priority is delivering good results for my clients. The trouble with me, I think, is that I'm just such a perfectionist. Now, that works as a bonus on one side of things, but on the other side, I do delay things because I want to make sure that they're perfect. And that's something that I need to get better at, is just accept that it's going to take time to get stuff better, and making sure that it gets better isn't my number one priority, so that I'm delivering the service and a good value for my service to my clientele, so that I'm able to charge even more than what I'm currently charging. So the second thing I've done is I've hired an ads mentor, someone that's going to teach me everything that they know about running ads, the importance of getting good results for clients through ads, because that's where everything starts in my business. If the ads aren't working, then nothing else is going to work. So making sure that they are performing at their best and having the highest performance possible is imperative to my business. So with that in mind, at the moment, I've got one client with a really high cost per lead and I'm wanting to get down so that we can get more leads for them coming through. One of the main things with that is just making sure that I'm getting the CPL as low as possible. And with my first call, my mentor, he mentioned about the importance of the offer itself. So the offer itself needs to be something that's a no-brainer for somebody. Now, there's tons of things that you can do with that and you can take that in any way possible, but he said the main priority with ads, like with anything, is the offer. If you appeal to the right market, the right audience and the right people, the offer's a no-brainer for them. So it's driving out their pain points, their psyches, their drives, all of this stuff, so that when they're reading the copy and they're looking at the headline, they're saying, that's me, I need this. And that's one thing that I'm not managing to do as well as what I'd like to do right now. So the other thing is I'm focusing on creating a whole SOP process, or standard operating procedure, for gyms, so that they can predictably get new members in the door each month consistently. So with that in mind, it's going from ads to appointment booking, then appointment booking to show, and then from show to sale. And that whole process I'm teaching the gym owner how to do. The sales part, we deal with everything else. The only thing that they need to do is close the client. So with that in mind, I'm doing some sales training as well at the moment with a few people, trying to get better at that, and then pass that on to the gym owners so that they can take my knowledge that I've got in sales and convert that into getting more members for their gym. And the most important thing, and the thing that I've found, is failure is inevitable. I think the reason I'm such a perfectionist is the fact that I'm just trying to avoid failure as much as possible. But the quickest way that you learn things is through failing. And if you fail at stuff enough, you know for a fact that, well, I know not to do that again. And it's just learning from the failure and repeating the cycle. And so I think at first I was really, really apprehensive of wanting to avoid failure, just because I didn't want to seem like a rookie at what I'm doing. But the more failure I've confronted and had, it's made my business grow way faster, which has been a massive benefit to me and my business. So with that in mind, action steps for next week. So keep applying the learnings and teachings from my mentor, making sure that the ads are top tier and I'm getting good link click-through rate, good cost per leads, and getting leads coming through consistently as well. With that in mind, that's the main priority for me right now, along with making sure that, as always, I'm delivering great results for my clients. And finally, just need to get out of my mindset of being perfectionist and trying to avoid all this failure stuff, and just tackle everything head on. There's a famous quote which goes, ready, fire, then aim, instead of ready, aim, fire. And the reason they say ready, fire, aim is you're ready to do it, you do it, which is for the firing, and then you learn from it, so you aim next time so that you know where you're going wrong. And that's just something that I need to implement. So with that in mind, have an awesome week, guys. And as always, take action.